If you don't set the tone, she's just gonna keep on walking all over you.
I was trying to be someone different.
I wish to create a legacy where we are represented.
Wonderful. Olly, I'll start with you. I really like Carlton. He's very measured in his responses. He thinks before he reacts. You know, it's an unusual character for pop culture sitcoms. So, but what I really like best is that he raises the issue of anxiety. I think that's really important these days, if you could comment.
Yeah, I say one of the greatest gifts that I've been given is the chance to play this layered and beautiful character. And especially because with our show, we've made the decision that we're going to tackle real life issues. You know, right now we're suffering the worst mental health crisis, you know, in our youth kind of ever. And I love that in our show, we really hold a mirror up to society and we say, let's talk about it. Let's deal with this. Because, you know, my goal as an artist is that if one person can watch my work and feel seen and recognized and kind of accepted and validated in a way, then I think that I've done my job. And this
Fantastic.
Creative team has really given me the chance for that.
That's great. And Adrian, you care deeply about Will and you want him to be his best. He's trying, but that wild side is still sort of bubbling under. So that's a bit of a balancing act for you. Are you a parent? Do you see him?
Well, I'm not a parent, Adrian, but I see Phil sees him, and you know he can identify with Will from who he was growing up in Yamacraw, North Carolina. You know, he really can identify with a lot of, you know, just the characteristics Will has and what he's been through, and you know who he aspires to be, and he wants to be that guiding light for him.
Yeah.
You know, and he's doing everything he possibly can to provide that. He sees the potential and just, you know, and it's something that he's trying to help him with without, you know, being too controlling. You know, he's trying to find that balance. You know, he had his own son as well that he wants to, you know, help and guide, and he has to find, and his two other daughters. So he's trying to find the balance where he can help Will, but also still be there for his own kids as well, and not
they're also
alienate his own
different.
kids, right?
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
Jimmy, your character is at a real crossroads right now. If you've seen the film Women Talking, he has to make it the same decision. Does he stay? Does he change things? Does he leave? And I'm wondering, how tough does it get?
I think it gets really tough. I think he's totally at that crossroad. I think being fired and having that time to think is making him really explore all the options, because basically the Will situation has triggered Jeffrey. You know, it's made him think about his life and his family that we don't know much about yet. And so season 2 for Jeffrey is going to be a lot of like looking within and deciding, does he want to be part of this family? Will his brotherhood, his love with his brother, will that be mended? I think I don't know. I don't know, and that's what we're really excited about, of showing the nuance, the complexity of all these different relationships in the show, it's just going to be a very exciting season 2.
Yeah, I think that's what's so cool is there's so much going on. There's so much drama, so much personality. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, gentlemen.
Season 1, we really came out with a bang, like an onomatopoeia.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Thank you.
Let me show you. My whole life was based on a lie. Can't go back to the way things were.
A real man doesn't avoid hard things. He faces what scares him.
Will. Get dressed and buckle up, fool. Where does money come from? Just a couple street ball games, no big deal.
Okay, now I'm worried.
I did what I did for Will's sake.
What's Philly Will is back, baby?
But he's reverting back to his old ways.
Let's go. There's this big-time scout, and he's helped a lot of dudes get to the pros.
That fancy Bel-Air team got you and your game soft. If you come work with me, sky's the limit.
Go hard, nobody goes harder.
We need to talk about our partnership.
You're a boss. I'm just trying to bring it out.
If you don't set the tone, she's just gonna keep on walking all over you.
I was trying to be someone different. The BSU, the protests, all people see are my mistakes.
Never ever let anyone try to change you. Can't believe you're going back so soon.
Well, baby, you know I can't sit still for too long.
When is it my time to feel valued? I wish to create a legacy where we are represented.
I think it's time you take the gloves off, babe. Right, Carlton?
Carlton!
Bel-Air, new season, premieres Monday, March 20th, only on Showcase.